Everyone at the table today, and we had a pretty diverse group, so that we need to communicate more. They appreciated the opportunity to communicate and talk about the work that they had done, but at the same time, what we can do in the future, any conversation that they can have that will further increase the safety in our schools was pretty important to them today.
The human toll, I think, is going to be greater on the teachers and the other folks. I bet we've all lost sleep over this. We've all wondered about different scenarios. So we won't get that all resolved today. I did want you to hear from somebody that has been there, and I think can share something even in further conversations. But the human side of things is something we can't overlook.
He went through, and we had one of the retired Secret Service personnel go through with our high school and middle school and just kind of point out certain things that the staff can be more aware of, such as take down with use of fire extinguisher, barricade doors, things that they wouldn't have thought of. And then some of the other things we put, some of our classrooms already have magnets on the door, so they're locked at all times. Because one of the things we said with lockdown, you use a key to lock down, chances are you're not going to find your keys and be able to fumble through that as quickly as in a calm situation.
If that were possible, what would it be best used for? Because I think in the past, at least just my experience, is the one-size-fits-all approach sometimes to capital funding doesn't work the best. And I think this would be a good example of that as well too, because I think there's probably no two school districts where the circumstances are the same.
Are you going to take the money? We're already short on general state aid, which I think is just unbelievable for the state of Illinois. So now you're going to short us just a little bit more and do something. I'm not real trusting right now of what the state does with their dollars.
This is a clear instance where, taking money away from a program that's already needed, to provide repairs or, capital improvements for a school building, only to fund something else when a need arises doesn't get us ahead. So I think it's important, whatever discussion we have in Springfield, that, whatever money we put in a capital bill is above and beyond what we're already spending on school buildings.
Because that bus is somewhere every day at the same time, it's a real easy target. And we've had a few incidences, not so much in Illinois, but in other states, where people get on the bus and, they've stopped some things. But that's one of the soft targets as far as the FBI is concerned.
For every problem, there's got to be at least an opportunity for solutions, and I think that's the important part of today's conversation is let's look at some of those possible solutions that will fit and be appropriate for our schools.